Mall spaces are very specific in terms of their multi-use, and in places like this country, UAE, malls also are congregation spaces for family and public. It was very, very important that we understood this multi-use space which can dynamically change as per the need. What you have activity as in summer for kids, perhaps you will have something completely different in winter. We needed to create that awe for people to come. So the client came to us and said, we want to redo this mall. We had gone through this mall before earlier, but never reacted as a designer. The mall has been there for over 8 years. They have tenants of various sizes and shapes. Ras Al Khaimah is also growing. So I think in that whole line of their strategic vision, they wanted to give the mall a new look, understanding the fact that these two towers are the tallest towers in Ras Al Khaimah. So strategically, their view from any part of the city is there. So we wanted to connect all this and the core of Ras Al Khaimah, which is unique in itself in UAE. It has the mountains and the sea, which is very unique to itself. So we really wanted to connect all these elements into the mall. Unfortunately, the exterior cladding of the mall came into the interior. So that differentiation was never there, and we wanted them to feel the interiors. The second thing which was more challenging was the structural element. You enter the mall and you had this huge lift in front of you which blocked the beautiful view which is beyond. You actually look into the sea, and we had to do something about it. So as design intervention, we wanted to sort of bring some element of the outside scene, which is the water inside the mall. So we actually use a little tech there. And the second thing we wanted to do was to give it a completely new look, which was absolutely different from what was happening outside. The mall itself has a large footprint, so we could actually do various things. We've actually introduced very large pieces of art inside the mall, which then also are a connect to the local culture. The atrium, because of its largeness, is definitely a very important feature. But I am very proud the way we tackle the lobbies, which are the office and the residential lobbies. We challenged the client in terms of removing false columns, removing spaces where, the grandeur was not visible. I think those two spaces are really stunning. It actually elevates the building itself. We strongly believe that while buildings can be glass and steel and whatever, but when you come to interiors, we should have sort of a contextual insight to wherever we are. Flooring was an extremely big challenge because, mall is operational, people have showrooms. So whatever you do has to be quick, it has to be in level with the inside of the showroom and outside of the showroom. And that was a big challenge.
A collaboration with IRD Design on Weber Eurofloor solution started when our specification team introduced the solution to IRD. The floors of the mall were tiled. We offered a Weber Eurofloor design to be applied directly over existing tiles, saving time and minimizing dispersions. Samples were key in this process, in which we provided applied samples and live samples to IRD Design, and as soon as they liked it and they were satisfied with it, the client gave the approval.
There are several things which I like about this particular Saint-Gobain Weber product. One of them is the flexibility. You can design almost anything, and it's your own talent of what you want to design, you can design it. The other thing which is very, very nice about it is the fact that you really can pour it over most things. And in this particular project, we had two challenges. The thickness of it. So we had a very minimal, I think 3 to 4 minimum thickness, which would easily transition into the existing floors of the shops surrounding it. So that was one. The second thing is you can walk over it within 24 hours. So which flooring will allow you that? So I think all these factors really helped us, and we have used it in different forms. We have used it on the flooring, we have used it on benches. So I think from where it was to what it is now is absolutely delightful and really nice. While you can see the layers of the floors sort of coming through, all these different colors which we had chosen.
Weber Eurofloor design,
Yeah.
waves of colors. So you can see that how each color has been casted, terminated by a brass or a profile. So it can go like from lighter to darker, darker and other color. So it's like really sea waves, mountain view, beach, all of that. So it gives you very positive energy. The main challenge, Indu, that we were discussing in the office and before at the design stage, where we were talking about the termination between the entrance and the shops and the ground level, where we can adjust the level of the decorative flooring, Weber Eurofloor design, along with the shops. And you can see how the applicator has created a slope and he could terminate it perfectly.
The way this product has helped us is to create that seamless joint. And people wouldn't even know, I think, that there is a slight slope there.
As far I remember, Indu, there was a glass floor here. Do you remember that? It was like a glass floor and we were discussing how to apply the decorative flooring in that particular area.
And that was one of the challenges. And thanks for your support that we were able to actually understand that you can put some substrate.
That's true.
And then put it through.
Yes. Here where we used Weber Floor Rapid screed to fill the gap as a thick screed, and then we applied the anti-crack and we applied the floor seamlessly. The whole thing has changed. I can't believe, huh? The seamless finish of Weber Eurofloor, a sustainable binder, rapid installation and durability make them a perfect fit to create authentic and modern spaces. And also the product offer low carbon footprint that makes it a sustainable product that fits today's design concepts.
Refurbishment projects in general have their own challenges. As IRD Design as a company, we strongly believe that there should be repurposing and reuse of buildings. Buildings are long lasting, they are not fashion which you throw them out. So it's very easy to refurbish in the name of sustainability, in the name of longevity. As a company, we really advocate that. The challenges are many because you need to study what was the past to give a solution for the present. It's not about ripping out everything and throwing everything away. That part of studying what is existing and how to adapt it for the new use is a huge study before you actually go into a design solution. And that's what we really advocate as a company.
By understanding their creative direction and sustainable goals, we work closely with their team to provide the necessary support to align with their sustainable goals, and it has been a great experience, rewarding experience, and we are glad to see that the building, innovative building and sustainable building has came to life.